wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Fitri Indriani. I'm from Management Class 2C. I'm a student of Sultan Agung Islamic University Semarang. In this video, I will talk about the analysis of international management journals. The title of the journal is Influence of Human Research Development (HRD) Practices on Hotel Industries Performance, the Role of Employee Competencies. The author of the journal is a Frank Nanakwekuoto, derived from Department of Accountancy, Koforidua Technical University, Koforidua, Ghana, and Mridula Misara, derived from Department of Human Research Management, Faculty of Business and Applied Arts, Lovely Professional University, Pakwara, India. And the name of the journal is a European Journal of Training and Development. The purpose of this paper is to examine the mediating role of employee competencies in the association between human research development (HRD) practices and organizational performance. An integrated research model was developed by combining principal factors from existing literature. Data were collected through questionnaire from 600 employees of the selected hotels. The validity of the model and hypothesis was tested using structural equation modeling. The reliability and validity of the dimensions are established through confirmatory factor analysis. The results indicate that some HRD practices impact organizational performance through their influence on employee competencies. The study further revealed that employee competencies mediate the association between HRD practices and organizational performance. The research was undertaken in the hotel industry, and the analysis based on cross-sectional data which cannot be generalized across a broader range of sectors. The findings of the study have the potential to help stakeholders and management of hotels in adopting properly and well-articulated HRD practices to stimulate positive behavior in individuals and impact their knowledge, skill, and attitudes. This study extends the literature by adducing evidence that employee competencies mediate the association between HRD practices and organizational performance of the hotel industry in Ghana. Human Research Development or HRD intend toward advancing a diversity of competence of workers and promoting a vigorous work philosophy in the organization to harness the competences of employees and inordinately enhance organization effectiveness. HRD has progressively developed importance considering the fact that the conventional management supposition that there existed only two essential assets, money and time, is absolutely not legitimate given that knowledge has developed into an unfriendly imperative research. Such research takes on special relevance when dealing with labor-intensive service industries, especially the hospitality industry, where the accomplishment of the business is contingent predominantly on the success of the synergy among the guests and the employee. Establishing a competitive edge via people necessitates conscientious to process that perfectly influences this research. HRD practices are more exact than policies. They are programs planned and put into action to enhance employee competence for employees to function efficiently and attain performance expectations. The hotel industry represents a key segment of the hospitality industry. It deliberates that the hotel industry is a people industry. They further indicated that employees are cognited as a focal point of the hotel industry for the reason that they may possibly develop a dazzling image for prompt and cozy service contain the perfect vacation reality. Posited that competencies are the underlying characteristic of a person that could be a motive, trait and skill, aspect of one's self-image or social role, or body of knowledge which he or she uses. Argument Warner and DeSimone 2006 posited that HRD practices are programs which are designed to be strategically oriented to organizational process for managing the development of human research to contribute to the overall success of the organization. HRD practices are examined training and development, career development, and performance appraisal. Competency is an important concept in organization management as it is closely related to excellent work performance. Argument from Levinson et al. 2006. Argument Draganidis and Menezes 2006. Competency as a combination of tacit and explicit knowledge, behavior, and skills that give someone the potential for effectiveness in task performance. Argument Herriger and Slocum 2011 identified employees' ethical competency, self-competency, diversity competency, cross-country competency, team competency, and change competency as key competency. Argument Thomal and Jones 2015 define organizational performance as the actual result or output of an organization as measured against that organization's intended outputs. Argument Dreyer and Rivers 1995 proposed HR outcomes, organizational outcomes, financial accounting outcomes, and capital market outcomes as the four possible measurements for organizational performance. Argument ala Garaja et al. 2015 identified 5 important approaches in examining the HRD, organizational performance and effectiveness linkage, best fit model, best fit approach, best practice model, combination of best fit approach and best practice model, and stakeholders perception-based approach. Argument Haslinda 2009 postulated that HRD practices improve employees' capabilities on the job, productivity and efficiency, as well as enhance the quality of goods and services. Argument Chang et al. 2011 contend that training and development generated performance improvement related benefits for the workforce and firm by positively impacting human research functioning through the enhancement of human research expertise, competence, knowledge, behavior, and proficiencies. Argument Gilley et al. 2009 that career development interventions assist in building a partnership between the organization and its employees, enriching their knowledge, skill, and abilities by improving individual competencies. Argument Mason and Barrett 2006 deliberate that managing performance of human resources constitutes an essential fragment of firm and manifests how their human capital is being managed. Argument Milosevic et al. 2007 assert that employee competencies are an assemblage of expertise, proficiencies, and personal qualities, as well as experience. This study reveals an important result that makes a significant contribution to clarifying the question regarding the influence of HRD practices on organizational performance through employee competence. The results H1, H2, H3, and H4 showing that training and development have a meaningful effect on employee competence. Performance appraisal does not make any significant influence on employee competencies. Significant influence of career development on employee competencies and employee competencies have a significant influence organizational. The findings of this study addresses the recommendation to further investigate the relationship between HRD practices and organizational performance. The findings of the study indicate that HRD practices influence employee competencies through training and development interventions, which is the systematic acquisition of skill, rules, concepts, or attitudes that result in improved inventions. The result of this study leads to the consideration of a series of implications for the hotel industry. Management of the hotels should ensure that employees are sponsored to training programs, ensure that adequate and relevant knowledge and skill are acquired through training programs, ensure employee career development plans. Moreover, the management of the hotels should provide coaching to enhance the career of its employees by supporting employees' action plans by providing performance-related feedback. There are certain limitations that over important avenues for future research. Quantitative research design was used in analyzing data collected through structured questionnaires. Furthermore, the data used in this study are extensively subjective opinions of employees. The result of this study cannot be generalized because they come from a sample of hotels in a specific context. The mediating role of other variables, such employee performance, was not analyzed. In view of the outlined limitation, future studies investigate how employee performance mediates the association between HRD practices and organizational performance. Thus, the video about journal analysis that I can convey. If there is a word of wrong word, I apologize for that amount. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.